I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the WarGames. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if WarGames was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WarGames begin!
Wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
It's on me now.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline WarGames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Taking off up the cage of this WarGames match. Trying to make their way out of the cage. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of
Takeoff!
Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
This WarGames just got Usi, Zayn, joining the original Bloodline side. Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Oh. Ascending the ropes. Wait, perched up top. A diving knee drop. A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have been some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for WarGames as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now, that may be true, but Solo side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside WarGames. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Reaching the top of WarGames.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Snake eyes! No.
Uso splash! Jacob Fatu got a problem here. Sent to the corner.
Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Boom, right in the chest.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Smash clean through the table. That's going to stop you for a long time.
Oh, man, that hurts even worse than it looks. Splinters everywhere.
Countdown underway. The odds of it to no longer be even.
Nasty boot by Zay. Has Sammy ended it there. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in WarGames.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides in get. Oh, kick! Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Watch out!
And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once.
For safety's sake, I hope we're near the end.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Once more, setting it up!
Connecting on the DDT.
Jacob about to end this fight. Oh, kick right to the spine.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon.
Oh, rare super kick.
Nasty.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns is so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael.
Incoming. Super kick.
Up into the electric chair.
Power bomb. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event honor. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of WarGames.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Watch out. There's a seat for your face. And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. If there's one man in here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the difference maker in WarGames.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly...
And looking at Jey Uso.
Was it Uso? Jimmy Uso splash! Jimmy with a game ender.
Kick lands.
My gosh, he suffered the full brunt of that. Forget about the table being broke. Uso
Fails to connect.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking it all for the fall. And that can vanquish Tama. And into the turnbuckle. Uso.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Was that all she wrote for Tama Loa? Kick to the abdomen.
He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu.
We're seconds away from these teams being in even strength.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining WarGames. He can start really strong in this match.
Taking it all.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little the Street Champ looking a little less tough.
Yeah, Reigns brought the fight in a major way.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
Climbing the cage.
Honestly, not a great move. Having trouble making it to a vertical base. And it looks like it's on to the sky.
Timed his defense perfectly. Suplex launched. Suplex. Shoulders are down.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance. Byron's carry. Nice takedown. Left jab.
Oh, nasty.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team is. Uso and Jey Uso.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
Jey ready to end things.
Uso.